Pablo Escobar was born on December 1st, 1949, in Rio Negro, Colombia, igniting a destiny of infamy and untold riches. Escobar's criminal career began with small-time scams in Medellín, rapidly evolving into the smuggling of Marlboro cigarettes by the late 1960s. By the late 1970s, Escobar founded the Medellín Cartel, soon dominating the global cocaine trade with innovation and ruthlessness. In 1982, Escobar was elected to Colombia's Congress, an audacious attempt to legitimize his image as a charitable politician. Despite his political ambitions, his ties to drug trafficking were unveiled in 1983, leading to his resignation from Congress. Escobar's influence grew as he built housing complexes and funded community projects in Medellín, earning a reputation as a Robin Hood figure. Meanwhile, the cartel's violence escalated, exemplified by the 1984 assassination of Justice Minister Rodrigo Lara Bonilla. Escobar's narco-terrorism peaked with the 1989 bombing of Avianca Flight 203, killing 110 people, shocking Colombia and the world. In 1991, Colombia banned extradition under Escobar's pressure, and he surrendered under conditions to build his own prison, La Catedral. From within La Catedral, Escobar continued his empire, hosting parties and maintaining control, revealing the farcical nature of his imprisonment. Exposed by his own betrayal, the Colombian government ordered Escobar's removal, triggering his escape in July 1992. After his escape, Escobar was relentlessly pursued by Search Bloc, Bloque de Búsqueda, a unit trained by the U.S. and Colombia. The notorious vigilante group Los Pepes emerged in 1993, targeting Escobar's network, adding chaos and brutality to the chase. December 2nd, 1993, marked the end of Escobar's reign. He was located through his radio signals and gunned down by the Search Bloc. Escobar's funeral drew thousands of mourners who revered him, showing the complexities of his legacy as both villain and benefactor. Escobar's death did not dismantle the drug trade, it splintered power into smaller, equally ruthless Colombian cartels. His story inspires endless fascination, a mix of admiration and abhorrence, as books and films continue to chronicle his tumultuous life. Medellín transitions post-Escobar saw intensified government crackdowns and urban renewal efforts aimed at healing a deeply wounded city. Colombia's drug paths have shifted. Synthetic drugs and new lords now challenge authorities, balancing aggressive enforcement with pivotal social reform. As Colombia delves into peace negotiations with other guerrilla groups, Escobar's shadow lingers, a harsh reminder of unchecked power. Escobar's children live in obscurity, reflecting on their infamous heritage while advocating against drug trafficking and promoting peace. Medellín commemorates victims of its violent history with sculptures like the Birds of Peace by artist Fernando Botero, a story of resilience. Despite Escobar's death, the demand for cocaine remains, driven largely by markets in the United States, showcasing a complex global economic issue. The U.S.-Colombian relationship deepens, focused on combating the complexities of modern narco-trafficking, which echoes the past's persistent challenges. Public memory of Escobar in Colombia is split between surviving his violence and benefiting from his constructed public works. The Medellín Cartel serves as a notorious template for networks worldwide, influencing drug policy, law enforcement, and international treaties. Escobar's legacy penetrates pop culture, shaping music, series, and the fascination with the narco lifestyle that remains controversial. Efforts continue to reduce coca cultivation with government-subsidized crops, aiming to halt the cycle fueling the drug trade. Lasers and satellite technology aid Colombia in detecting illegal coca fields, with some success against drug factions. Stories from Escobar's hitmen, such as Popeye, reveal the day-to-day brutality under his reign, underscoring the personal human cost of ambition. Medellín's metro cable, serving as both public transport and a means of uniting divided communities, stands testament to the city's reconstruction efforts. Rural Colombia continues to grapple with poor economic conditions, a challenge delicately linked to the history of narcotics. Colombia's youth activism rises, seeking to dismantle drug lord's glamorous myth, advocating smart policy and education for future leaders. Foreign investments catalyze Colombian tourism, spotlighting its diverse beauty and cultural heritage beyond the drug-related shadow. Escobar's personal estate, Hacienda Nápoles, now a theme park, reflects Colombia's attempt to transform a symbol of crime into one of culture. Narco culture impacts fashion, art, and music globally. However, the glorification fuels ongoing violence and instability. Colombian art and film challenge Escobar's myth, focusing on narratives of resistance and human spirit beyond narco violence. Education campaigns in Colombia promote youth engagement in tech and sustainable agriculture, aiming to reshape future economic foundations. As the Medellín Cartel's legacy continues to inspire fear, Colombia works to rewrite its story, embracing peace and progressive policies. International collaborations focus on disrupting financial channels used by drug cartels, a testament to evolving global strategies against narco crime. Colombian authors pen stories of survival and resilience, refuting the single narrative of Colombia as the land of cartels and violence. Coca farmers transition to coffee, cacao, and rubber through sustainable projects, embracing new livelihoods away from drug economies. Colombia's rich biodiversity becomes a focal point for ecotourism ventures, promising a sustainable future distinct from its past struggles. The scars of Escobar's reign remain etched in Medellín's memory, but the city rises, marked by resilience and cautious optimism. In classrooms, Escobar's saga becomes a lesson in the consequences of crime, teaching new generations to value justice and community. Escobar's violent era sparks a determined global commitment to dismantling international drug trafficking networks through intelligence sharing and solidarity. Upcoming generations craft Colombia's narrative through innovation, rejecting past violence and uniting for a peaceful, prosperous future. Colombia's journey from narco-violence to renewed prospects illustrates a resilient spirit, forever changed by yet rising above Escobar's shadow.